Hi everyone, I'm Pia, and just a quick little video. I wanted to share a couple of books that have been so interesting and fascinating in the hypnosis world. And his name is Michael Newton, and I started reading him even before I became a hypnotherapist. But he was a counselor and a master hypnotherapist, and he recorded all his sessions, like hundreds and hundreds of sessions that he has done, or thousands of sessions even. And he's made a couple of books. And so his clients have gone all different places, and not just in age regression to this lifetime, but also past lives and lives between lives. So where we go when we pass on and we see spirit guides, or we go for our life review, and all kinds of really neat stories. And so he was seeing a common theme between all of his clients that he was seeing. So he started making this book, which I thought was really fascinating. And that's another reason why I made this channel as well, to just start getting more information about hypnotherapy out there, and just where you can go. You can if you can just relax and get to your subconscious mind and connect to your higher self, you can go anywhere. You can go absolutely anywhere, because your higher self is part of you, and your higher self then connects to your spirit guide. So I just want to share this book. So Michael Newton, and it looks like this, and it's called Journey of the Souls. So this one here, he has lots and lots of different case studies, and he talks as the doctor, and he talks to the client. So it says doctor and then client, exactly word for word what the client is saying in a session. And this book here is more like he puts it in order of different themes that people have talked about when they've gone in hypnosis and gone different places and seen different things. So in this book, you'll see things or hear about different stories where people have what it feels like to die, what you see and feel right after death, and what a lot of people have felt right after death, when and where you learn to recognize your soulmates on Earth, different levels of the soul, beginning, the intermediate, and the advanced souls, because our lot are just beginning to come to Earth, and some have been reincarnating many times, and they're almost done with clearing all their karma, and then they don't have to incarnate on Earth anymore. And then what happens to the disturbed souls? So disturbed souls, meaning souls that just can't take this earth plane anymore, maybe commit suicide. What happens to these souls? No, they don't go to hell. They just go in front of a panel, and they look and see what happened and why they couldn't fulfill their mission or their soul lesson and that sort of thing, and try and see what they can do differently next time. So, and also the purpose of life and the manifestation of the Creator. What we are part of everything. We're all connected. So this is the first book. It's unbelievable. And then, so if you like this book, he's also put out a second book, and this is Destiny of the Souls, and this is new cases of life between lives. So this is where the hypnotherapist goes in and they take somebody back into regression. And sometimes you have to be coming to hypno for a little bit. It's not usually on your first or second session, I found, but somebody that's come to me a few times, they start getting more comfortable and letting themselves more go. And sometimes we can end up that you've seen yourself as an interdimensional being. You've lived on another planet maybe, or another galaxy. You see yourself on the other side, picking out your body, picking out your parents, making your soul contracts, all kinds of things. So Destiny of the Souls. So this book, it shares our purpose on Earth, spiritual settings where souls go after the death, the soul-brain connection, again, your soulmate, soul travel between lives, how you do that, again, your spirit guides, ways spirits connect with you and comfort the living, because we always have a spirit guide with us. connecting to our higher self. So our higher self is actually a version of us, but in a higher realm that connect with our spirit guides. They're always nudging us. Just in this 3D world on earth that we're living, we have forgotten who we are. We've forgotten everything when we've reincarnated. And we do that so we can actually learn the lessons, because if we remembered everything, it wouldn't be a lesson. So it's just a different experience, because in the other realms, there's no lesson to be learned. It's all pure love, and so we want to be able to learn through different, a different density, and find our way back to ourselves. So that's basically why we come to the earth plane, and we forget who we are. So the body is just basically a skin suit. We're a spiritual being, in this body, and we've been here many times. Most of us have been here thousands of times, and we just can't remember. That's all. And you can take it or leave it, whatever. It's up to you. If you choose to believe or not to believe, that's fine too. And again, it's why we chose certain bodies. Yeah, we choose certain bodies. We choose our parents. We choose to incarnate to go through different lessons, even hard lessons. And then the next time around, say if you were a man and you happen to abuse your wife, say, exactly, something like that, well, then you go through your panel, your review on the other side, and you did this, and then you get to see it from all sides. So then you come back again. So then next time you're the woman. You are the man. This time you're the man abusing the woman. But then the next time you see it from the other angle. So you are the one that gets abused. So not only were you the abuser, you also get abused. So the universe, nothing is I'm not saying it's good, but the soul is looking for experiences from every single side of itself, because we're all connected to the Godhead, to Christ consciousness. And so these books are so outstanding, and they shed so much light on what happens, and it's all just normal, regular, everyday people that have gone to hypnosis, and there was a common thread between it all. And I've seen it even in my own work when I do Akashic Records, when I take people to their soul books and to read their soul books on their life journeys. And I've done a lot of those, and it's so interesting to see that every soul book that I hear about, that people have, they always explain, and none of these people know each other. The soul book is always the same. They describe it maybe a couple different names, maybe the color's different, or the side has a different name, or one has a jewel on it, one doesn't, whatever. But for the most part, the soul book is always the same. And people say, so I can understand. So these books are just, if you want to know more about hypnotherapy, case studies, I'm going to start having more clients on here. One Brooklyn just shared in one of her videos that happened to her, and which you can take a look at on my YouTube channel. And that was her migraines. Part of her migraine was protecting her from some sexual trauma that she had gone through in her childhood. So a lot of times when I do parts therapy, the part also could be in this lifetime, something that has happened, or it can regress back to a past life. That, who knows, you could have been carrying it since the 1500s, the 1800s, since your last lifetime. So it almost attaches itself as a part to you, and it's not necessarily you, but it's always been there with you. So it's just a part of that lifetime that had so much trauma that just wasn't able to pass into the light, and almost gets stuck like a fragmented piece, and it gets stuck on you, and you end up feeling what they felt. So that's what I do in parts therapy. I almost remove that, and we clear out that lifetime. and we forgive it, and we look at it, we say goodbye to whoever we ever needed to say goodbye to, and that part of that soul gets set free to the light, sort of thing. And afterwards, if you're carrying around something like something that was in your body, maybe you had a sore neck forever, and you know, it just, you don't know where it comes from, and it maybe, you know, something happened, or you have a scar, you have something on your arm, and you just, I've seen so many things. One woman had her teeth were sore for years and years and years. Nobody could figure it out. The doctors, nothing. Well, it ended up, it was a past life, and this is the way she was killed, in a past life, and all her teeth fell out. So as soon as we cleared that past life, she was fine. So it's so interesting. So I just wanted to share a little bit of knowledge about that, and I wanted to give some references and tell you about those books, which are, he's my favorite author, and there's a lot of other ones, but I just wanted to tell you about these two books. So Michael Newton, you can order them on Amazon, and you could probably get them at Chapters or whatever, but lots of great stories for everything basically, and yeah, he's awesome. And any questions just about anything, you can direct message me or send a message through my website, Universe Hypnotherapy, and I'm here to help in any way I can. Thanks.